Salute, salute, salute. Good morning, rise and grind. What's going on with y'all? Let's see who we got up in here. Shady Spot, Leggy, I see you. Dirty Kenzo, salute to the members in the building. Kel, salute. Billy Gordo, salute. What's going on, my brother Aaron? Salute. So I was gonna go on the other page, right? But I told myself, I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. I gotta keep a balance. So I decided I'm gonna come over here to this page and I'm trying to spend more time over here. Uh, so bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with me. I've been doing too much. So what's going on with y'all? What's going on with y'all? Can y'all hear me good? Can y'all hear me? Okay. Salute, salute. Yeah, man. So as I said, I want to go on a other platform, but I said let me get on here. Let me start getting on here more, doing more lives on here, spending some more time on here. I'm also having a members only party, VIP party. I'm gonna try to do it this week before the end of the month. Cuba, salute. Next month's my birthday month. I got some surprises coming up. I don't want to speak on them too early because sometimes things don't always go the way you plan them to. But hold on real quick. I'm not sure how this. Let me just drop this link just in case. All right. Yeah, man. So, I'm also gonna be, doing. I did a review. My last live, I did a review of one of my interviews I did. I'm gonna start doing some of those. I might put the full interviews on the members only. I'm not too sure. Today is the last day. Lord. Oh Lord. I'm gonna have to do it today then. Thank you. Okay, members. I guess I'm gonna have to do the members only party today. Well, oh Lord, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Yep, I'm gonna have to do it today. So tomorrow's the first. Wait a minute, tomorrow. If tomorrow's the first, hold on. Tomorrow's the first. Oh, so next week Monday is my birthday, I think. Oh, okay. Time be flying, I tell you. Oh, wait a minute. We got a new member, Jessica. Salute. Appreciate you, Miss Jessica. Okay then. I guess y'all, we're gonna have to do it today. We're gonna have to do it today. We're gonna have to figure this one out. I gotta figure out a good time. Well, that just changed my whole trajectory for today. Because I was gonna get this out the way early, and the rest of the day I was gonna run around on the other page and act, but we don't know about none of that over here, sir. We don't speak of such things. We don't speak of such things over here on this platform. But salute to you, behind the bar. Salute. No, this is the serious page, sir. I don't know how you got subscribed to here. Yeah, we don't got your kind of content over here, sir. We don't got your kind of content, You need to clean it up a little bit. You need to clean it up. Oh no, you see? No, Cuba. No, Cuba. This is the wrong place for that. See, y'all people can't conduct yourselves. Y'all people can't conduct yourselves. Look at this. Look at this. And where's my mods at? Mods, don't be scared to erase messages, please. I know some of you mods is biased, and y'all be afraid. Don't be afraid to erase messages, please, mods. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. That's what we trying to do, sir. This is like serious adult. This is like adult content, for grown-ups. Yes, I know, Cuba. I get it. But don't worry, we got mods. The mods will definitely erase messages that's not supposed to be there. Second time, time out. The third time, there might be a little bit of trouble. Red Jones, salute. But sir, BDB, instead of coming over here, hating, trolling, why don't you show some love, sir? You say the sector is crazy, the sector is this, the sector is that. Ain't nothing going on in the sector. People ain't about nothing. Ain't no content in the sector. We need more people who, come to the sector. And this is what happens. You see? Y'all chase them away. Not no more, Jessica. I used to be when I was younger, I used to be competitive. But now if I was nothing in it, like if I ain't getting no money or something, I don't even care about a win or a loss. I hear you, Cuba, but this is why we got mods for. Don't worry, the mods will take care of it. You just, enjoy yourself. Linda, salute. Yeah, Jessica. Listen, I don't even compete. Like, if I do play for fun and somebody gets too serious and starts playing too hard, pause. I'm not playing no more. Like, it's not that serious, my friend. You know, you can have the game. It's not that serious. Like, we are not going to win anything. You know, people be diving for the ball and scraping themselves up. Like, I don't do that no more. When I was younger, I didn't know no better. But now, oh no, I am not going to dive for a ball like it's going to go right out of bounds. I'm not, trying to snatch the ball from somebody else. Pause. I'm not doing none of that. Like, don't pick me. I'm not even running down the court. I might jog or power walk. Oh, my bad, Jessica, my bad. That's right, Leggy. I feel the same way. Listen. You won. Like, I'm not. Some people still want to win, and if I can help them out with that, because it doesn't bother me, I'll let them win all the time. Hey, you got it. You know. I don't know if your life got any better. I don't know, but you got it. You won. See, I'm free now. I can do that now. Before, my pride and my ego would, stop me. But now it's just like, what's the big deal? You won. I'm still gonna be me. You still gonna be you, and life is gonna go on. Like, you know. The question is, are you winning in life? That's the question. Are you winning in life? Oh, my bad. My bad. I didn't see you there, Billy. You said so. Now this game right here, this is a basketball game in my hood against two blocks that was going to war with each other for a while. People got losses on both sides, and after years, man, they came together, did this basketball game. Everything went good. I'm not saying they get along. David, salute, but nothing went wrong, and it kind of got a little funny at one point, but you know things like this we do in a community, in a neighborhood, it can bring people together. Sometimes it might go left, you know, but for the most part, we do this every year. We do every year. We do a hood day. That's like a day for the block, for different blocks. We do basketball games. We do trips. We do all types of stuff so the kids can have something to do. Because when I was growing up, I remember a point where they had after school programs, you know, summer jobs, summer youth, um, at lunch, school breakfast program. They had a lot of stuff, and then one day it all disappeared, and we ain't really have nothing to do but be outside and get in trouble. So now, some of us, we got older and we remembered those times, and we remembered, these things kept us out of trouble. So let's bring it back to the neighborhood, even though it's not, the state is not funding it, the government is not funding it, but we gonna go into our own pockets and to the community, and we gonna make it happen. we had passes and we did stuff in the community and we contributed to tearing down the community, and some of us made our money in the community. You know what I'm saying? So try to encourage more neighborhoods and people to try to do things like that. You can open up community centers. You can go talk to the community board. You can go to community board meetings. There's all types of things that you could do in the community. What I always tell my people, we looking for people to do these things, but we the adults now. It's up to us now. So, yep, that's how these tournaments came to pass. I'm not dropping a link, but if you got a question, Billy. Someone keeps erasing my messages. What are you saying? Are you saying anything? Because this is the serious page. So if you say anything that goes against that, your message will be erased. So anybody erased Billy? Who erased Billy messages? And what did he say? I think the automated. Oh, the automated. Okay. So yeah, sometimes the automated the Google erased the messages. I don't know why. It's funny too because I remember a lot of these dudes when they was little kids. What they used to say, what my uncle used to say. I knew these kids since they was knee high to a duck. Knee high to a duck. It's funny, man. It's funny living life and growing up and going from a kid to an adult and seeing life pass by before your eyes, and seeing people when they was younger, and when they had potential, and they could have been anything, and then seeing what they became later on in life. And you learn like nothing's promised. Life ain't promised to nobody. You could be expected to be one thing and you could be another thing, like it you know so you learn not to take life for granted for the most part. I mean, some people, but sometimes you get caught up in these moments where you just don't give a damn. But everything is moments. If you could just get through that moment, you can get through the bad moment. There's a good moment waiting for you, and it's more bad moments waiting for you. But if you get through the bad moments, there's always a good moment waiting for you. It's not the end of the world. Sometimes people feel like there's no hope, it's nothing, nobody loves them. But that's just not the case. Human beings are very complex creatures, I tell you that. I don't think we'll never understand uh, human beings. Now, we are programmed to think we understand certain things, but we really don't. We don't even understand ourselves. Well, appreciate you, Jessica. Salute. Get some rest. Get well soon. Hope you feel better. Well, I hope you feel better in time for the party. I was about to say I should go out to the liquor store, but I don't think. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I don't want to get too crazy. Right. It's Tuesday. Well, I think I got my plate full today because I didn't plan on. I gotta fit that into the schedule. The craziest thing about these games when it's two rival hoods playing each other, it's whoever win, it could be a problem. Some people are very sore losers. Some people are what you call that, ungracious winners. So through the whole game, you hoping nothing go wrong, not only with the players, but they peoples on the sidelines. Then when you get through the game, when you get a winner, that's different problems. It's just, I tell you. So you can't really have too much fun. People out there popping champagne on the sidelines, smoking weed, talking crazy. One block on one side, one block on the other side. Some people is cool with both sides. Like me, I could go to both sides. It was just but it was a good turnout. Nothing happened. Yeah, bragging rights. Yeah, sometimes bragging rights can be dangerous. Bragging rights turn into something else. I tell you, man. You see on one side, see that's one side. You see that side right here? That's one side. That's one side, one hood, and then on the other side is the other hood. See, that's one side, and then there's the other side.
They like he the only real center out here. What cash out? Hold on. DOR. I put D. Yeah. Hold on. Give me that. Yeah. 714. All right, copy. I'm about to connect you right now.
And the scorekeepers, the refs, they be trying to intimidate them. They be trying. I'm telling you, man.
You know who I'm talking about me, man. I'm not trying. Why didn't you jump on that little ass board? That was nah, you would have pulled that nigga bad. You ain't you didn't score for like 2 years after. So you know what I'm saying that you didn't score after that corner. Screwed on his neck, that should have been lit. And now niggas had to film.
Then you had these people over here playing on the court. It's crazy. It's crazy. It was crazy. I tell you, man. Yeah, they just doing their job. They just doing their job. That's why we have to get you got to get a certain rep from referees and people from the neighborhood on both sides to do it, because they do anything. They try anything. Halftime. Let's see what's in the chat. Salute. Let me get somewhere I can sit down. I don't know how long halftime is. But yeah, man, trying to do this community thing. Everything going good. Last night we had one of the third day. Do that every year. It's the Carter, 183rd versus the Carter. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to do something positive for the community, man. You gotta lead by example, you feel me? Felicia Cortez, peace. Thanks for the support. Lionel Jackson, peace. Got Robin Lawson Jr., peace. Salute. Heterosexual, peace. That's better. Oh, G-Dub Quinn, peace. Thanks for coming through. Light Swan in the building. Jay Breezy. All right, what up? Who in the building? Yeah, good vibes only. That's a fact. Halftime. I don't know how my battery doing. See if I can try to get the rest of the game. I'm trying to enjoy it myself too. No doubt, Felicia. Peace.
Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings.
Oh yeah. It's two parks too. It's more people on the other side of the gate too. Yeah, it was a lot of people out there, but the night before we had the hood day. So but yeah, man. But salute to everybody from the hood, man, that be doing things for the community, giving back. It's funny because you never know who, man. Some people I see, I would have never thought they would be the people, doing these things.
Some time. See who in chat.
Yeah. So it's Tuesday. How's y'all week going so far?
Heterosexual. What up? What up? Peace. Peace.
It's only Tuesday, sir. It's only Tuesday. He said the week. This week is growing.
Got my little 183rd face mask. If I'm not mistaken, I think 183rd is up. If I'm not mistaken, I think they said 26-16, something like that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say who won. That's the bad part. I'm done.
No doubt.
Uh-oh. Listen, I tell you one thing about the Bronx. You could walk through one block. You got Latin music playing. You turn the corner. You got West Indian music playing. You go down the hill. You got Black American music playing. You go up the block. You can hear some Arabian music. Yeah, the Bronx is, you never know what you gonna hear walking through the Bronx.
Yeah. You said you missed the hood. I think that's what you said. Wait, hold on. Yeah, no doubt. Barry Green, what's good? Yeah, I be missing the hood too, man. You know, I can't come here all the time. You feel me? Can't come here.
I wonder how is the stream y'all doing that? Why is it so close to my face? What is that? It's gonna be like this for the whole video? Like, what is this? What is that? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Let me see. Hold on. That is crazy. How did it do that? I don't know how it did that, y'all. But
I think halftime is still halftime. Yeah, they be out here. I think the kids are supposed to play. I don't know.
look at this. What is this?
Oh, it's back on. It's back on. Let's go back in here.
What is that? What is that? Y'all see this? Listen, I don't know. I don't know what's going on right there. I don't know if that's a glitch. I don't think I never watched the whole video, so I wonder if that happened in the video. Do y'all remember this live, everybody? Did this happen during the live, or is this is this something that's just happening now? I don't know. What is?
So what's good? What's good? Who in the chat?
What is this? I can't. You can't make this up. The whole video is like this. Well, I guess that's the end of the video. I guess that's the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. Well, look at this. Wait a minute. Hold on. Look at this. What is this? Okay. I'm done. I get it. Saying already, let me hurry. I hear you, Aaron. I hear you. Oh, so I don't know what's going on then. My other live, when I did the replay, it was kind of blurry too. I don't know what they doing to my. I don't know why my videos is. I don't know. I guess I got to start watching my videos after I do them. That has to be the replay though, right? Yeah, I'm sure people would have said it, right? Yeah, you're right. The internet is breaking down. I'm done. Yeah, I got some other interviews in here I'm gonna review. Got the Team Arliss joint. I got 2 Team Arliss joints, one with Trav and one with
Different, like I
Stroll.
said, his mixtape now is an artist putting out his mixtape with just his music on it. I'm more of an old fashioned. I like the mixtape with multiple artists on it. So you can hear like a lot of different shit. So you know, niggas ain't really doing it like that now no more. I would be interested to see who really is dropping mixtapes like that. Because a lot of DJs now, they selling their slots on the mixtape. So it'd be some bullshit music, but the nigga.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do those videos. I'm gonna review those videos. I might put up the full video on the members only. I'm not sure. Patrick, salute. Yeah, go check that out, man. Stream. Yeah, I can hear you.
I got a phone call. Where we at? I don't see me no more, God.
I can hear you. I can see you. I can hear you. You probably just can't see us. You hear me? Check it out. Salute, subscribe. Yeah, y'all go subscribe. Team Arliss, check them out. All major platforms. Linda, salute. Red Jones, 30 Kenzo in the building. Kel's in the building. Oh yeah, I wrote that, man. I wrote that. Nah, I ain't. I'm just playing. Dagmar, hey Dagmar, salute. Yeah, man. But yeah. Lazy days. Oh, today is Tuesday, so tomorrow is trivia. Tomorrow is Trivia Wednesday. You said this week is crawling. This week is flying. Tomorrow Trivia Tuesday. Then Thursday, Friday, and we back to the weekend. Today feel like Monday. Don't today feel like a Monday, or it's just me? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Today feel like it's a Monday, but it's a Tuesday. So I've said I'll be trying to do 3 to 4 lives a week on this page. I've been doing 3. Barely. Sometimes I don't make it to the third one till would it be Sunday night, 11 p.m. Yeah, man. So I don't know. I gotta definitely try to get on here more. I gotta come up with some concepts and topics. You know, it's work on a serious page because you gotta do some research, come up with ideas. You know, on a fun page, you just jump out there, freestyle. Whatever happens, it happens. And then, you know, it's less work and it's more people having fun. Here is more work and it's less people, you know. Where is this? Hold on. Oh man. Not bad. What's that? What? Hold on. What is this? Well, I got you on the next. I'm gonna come back on today. I got you on the next one. Pilato. Yeah, man. You can let other people do the talking, laughing, other channel. Right. But yeah, I dropped the link over here, but I don't know. I gotta have a topic or something, because certain people, know how to conduct themselves on the panel, but some people they can't even conduct themselves in the chat. And some people don't know no better. They don't know no better, but others do. Oh, there you go. Salute. Yo, I got you. I'm gonna come back on today. I got you on the next John. Just remind me. I got you on the next show. Matter of fact, let me just put that in the playlist so I won't forget. Hold on. All right. Yeah, man. So we got Trivia Wednesday. That's all we got so far. I'm not I don't know if I can dedicate a day, because I don't want to make a day and I don't make it. But Wednesday, it'd be difficult to make it to Wednesday sometimes. Then I got to come up with the trivia ideas, do the questions, keep the score. We got a new member in the building. Linda, salute. Appreciate you. So, these are the things we have to do. But, salute to Miss Pamela, my co-host. You know what I'm saying? My crazy co-host. I think I gotta do a lady. I gotta do something for the ladies. I gotta do something for the ladies. Salute to the ladies. Ladies always show love. Yeah, I gotta definitely do something for the ladies. I gotta give dedicate one day to the ladies. Or one day out of the week. Something like that. Yeah. Yep. I think I'm gonna do that. So that's 2 different activities for 2 days. We got the trivia Wednesday and we got the ladies. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but I will ponder upon it. And I got to do the members lives too. So today we're gonna have the members only party. And next month I got some surprises next month. Hopefully, all praise to the Most High. Definitely gonna have a good time, hopefully. But appreciate you, Linda. Appreciate you. Yeah, I had to get back to the serious side of things. I had fun. I had fun for a while. I was having fun. I was doing too much. I got to bring back balance. But salute to all the real loyal, supporters, the genuine supporters. Yeah, because I tell you, sometimes you want to jump through this screen. You want to crash out. But salute to the genuine supporters who help me to see, listen, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Because sometimes it gets serious and I'll look down in the chat and I'll see some of y'all having fun down there, and I'll come back to reality. Like, this is not that serious. I'll see sometimes it be serious situations. I'll look down in the chat. Well, not on this page, but y'all know what I mean. I look down in the chat and I see a bunch of laughing emojis, people having a great time. And I say, man, what am I doing? I'm trying to have a great time too. Oh, yeah, Ray Jones. 3 shots. That's enough for me. Oh, okay. This guy right here. Gotta remember where I'm at. You see, over here, it's the opposite. It don't work over here. On the other page, over here, it doesn't work. Over here, I'm up here sometimes. I'm saying some serious. I got the glow. I'm up here. It's just flowing. You know, sometimes my eyes is closed. I'm not looking at the chat. I look down at the chat and y'all talking about, I don't know what y'all be talking about. I'm like, it's y'all laughing down there. I'm like, what is it? Did anyone hear anything that I just said? That was phenomenal. I can't say things like this just when I want to. But salute to y'all, though. Salute to y'all. I'm just playing, man. Salute to y'all. Y'all be over here behaving for the most part. Some of y'all be coming over here, you know, making me forget where I'm at. But for the most part, you know, y'all make it look good. Y'all make it look good. People will be fooled. But salute to those who, you know, been here from the positive page. Y'all had practice. Because y'all used to really make it look good. Some of you know, y'all who be over here, y'all know who y'all are. Y'all used to make it look real good. And then when we went over to the after show, y'all was cutting up. Fun times, fun times. Don't worry. We're going to bring those fun times back. Work hard, play hard. Pause. I already know, Kenzo. Salute. I already know. Listen, we had practice. You know, we had, we had the positive page. We had practice. We used to have to sit up there, have topics, have discussions, deal with certain people that came up there. Lord, that's why, you know, over here I learned. I'm not just gonna let anybody up here, because no. It's just gonna make me want to go to the after show. And then they know that. They know it. So they like, oh yeah, let me go over there and get these riled up so he can end the show and we can go have fun. And I wanted to do it too, you know. I wanted to do it too. But if I keep on, you know, I got to lead by example. People think this can't be done, and we are doing it. You know, a lot of people gonna hate. You know, they don't want it to work. But it's inevitable. It's futile. A slow million is better than a quick 100. Now, if you build your foundation too fast, it may crumble. Your foundation, you have to build a strong foundation. Tammy, salute. So when a building falls, you can always rebuild. Strong foundation. Some people try to build too high, too quick. Got to build brick by brick. Crazy Purple, salute. Salute to all the members. Tammy, Crazy Purple, appreciate y'all. Our new member, Linda, Jessica, salute. Kenzo, I see you. So people, I see people build these communities, but in order to build a strong community, you have to know, everybody got to play their role. You got to know everybody's talents and what they want to do, and then you find positions for them to utilize it. Some people just want a bunch of numbers, a bunch of people, and nothing's getting done. It's a waste of time. Time is money. Be careful who you spend it with. Time is short. It's precious. If you look at time like money, you wouldn't waste it. You'll be careful how you spend it. But there's one thing you can't do. You can't save it. So you better use it, utilize it every moment. So you never know how much time you got. You never know when your time is up. So when you wasting your time, just think to yourself, man, what better could I be doing with my time? And then walk away. This is a waste of my time. Walk away and go do something better with your time. A lot of us get caught up in the moment, wasting our time. Sometimes we waste our time spending it with somebody who's benefiting. I'm just saying. Now listen, if you got time to give away, for love, and you love somebody, that's your friend and your family, you got time to give away. Yeah, you want to give away your time. You gotta be, careful who you spend it with. Now, if you're spending your time with somebody who's a waste of your time, and you could be spending your time with somebody else, giving it away. Give it to somebody who deserves it, who appreciates it. Some of y'all just be giving away time to people who don't even want your time. You just be wasting it. You just got time to waste. Time waits for no one. It's only a matter of time. I should have called this live time. Morning time. They done divided our time up into 8 hours. You got 8 hours of sleep. You got 8 hours to work. And you got 8 hours for everything else. Your free time, your travel, the things you got to do in life. So, free time, you probably got like an hour of free time a day. Just free time for yours, even if that. They tell you what to do with your time. It's all about time. They control it. And I'm not talking about this is how they control it with this. I'm not talking about this type of time. I'm talking about time. You know? That's used to control how you spend your time right there. A clock, a watch. That's why you don't got time for the things that's meaningful. You got to give your time to that clock, whether it be working, or whatever. So now you can't spend time with your loved ones. You can't spend time working on yourself. You can't spend time bettering your life. You can't spend time doing all of that because it ain't your time. You gotta wait for your time. But listen, I appreciate your time. You know, I spend my time with you. You spend your time with me. It's already a fair exchange. Anything else after that, it's just extra. I'm doing 8 hours work time at the moment. Now you see how we can fit social media into our time? They did that on purpose. That's why we got the mobile. They like, oh no, listen, you ain't gonna have no time to yourself. When you have any time to yourself, you're gonna pull out your phone. RC, salute. And you're gonna see what's going on here. And this is why all praises to the Most High. I got a mission and a message. So when you get up in here, at least you could get something, you know, worth your time, you know, whether it be some fun, some, you know, a little bit of knowledge, a different perspective, you know. But because sometimes, man, I come in here and I'm like, no, what's going on in here? It makes me look at life in real life differently. Like some of these people I see outside that act like adults and carry themselves like they have certain types of values, morals, and principles. Some of these people may be these people that's on the internet just violating people and all. It could be anybody. So now when I look at people outside of the internet, I'm like, I wonder if he or she is one of those people on the internet that just be, you know. So, you know, it gives you a better perspective on how people would act and how people think when, you know, you can't, when, you know, when it's not personal, you know, when you're not up close and personal, or when they don't have to deal with you in real life and stuff like that. It shows you what people would say and how they feel and how they would act. The things they think in their mind when you're actually talking to them in person and they saying one thing like, oh yes, I understand, yeah, okay, but in their mind they really like, yeah, F you, nobody cares, you know. So, you know, this is kind of enlightening. You never know how people are. So this right here is a reflection of, you know, how people are, you know, their thoughts within side, you know, the things that they may not say in person, and, you know, stuff like that. Tammy says two-faced. Okay. Yeah, that could be a word for it. That could definitely be a word for it. And even the weird stuff that go on here with your your children, like you gotta be careful who you have around your children around, and so you never know who these people are. Some of these people could be doctors, teachers, lawyers. We don't know. We don't know. You could come on here and be anybody, and man, scary. Now these things is these things happen, but to actually see these people, on here and how they really feel, I can't say they really feel like that. It's like you never know who's the ones who really feel a certain way and who's the ones that's just on here just saying stuff just because they can. Some of these people may be real nice people that won't, hurt a fly, but on here they get to just be the toughest, meanest, I don't know. You never know who's who and what's what. It's weird. Exile. It's not really no topic, just a morning live. Salute. Good morning to y'all. Good morning. So yeah, you never know. You never know what's going on out here. You got to be careful, and not even outside the internet. You have to be careful on the internet, because you can meet somebody on here, and you don't know, they can get your information and all of that. You can have stalkers. You can have people watching you. Like it's just weird on here. You can meet somebody. Say you meet somebody on the street, and y'all get cool and all of that. They become your friend, and y'all go to each other's house or whatever. Y'all meet each other's friends and family. Y'all exchange social medias, and then y'all get into a problem, and then now y'all fighting on social media. Now y'all airing out each other's laundry on social media. You're telling each other's business on social media. Like, so now you got to think about these things when you become somebody's friend. You got to think about the social media aspect of the fallout. Even if you meet a girl, say you meet a girl or you meet a guy, for the ladies, and y'all exchange social media, y'all start going out on dates, and then you be like, I don't really, the date ain't work. I don't really like them no more. Back in the days, you could be just not call them no more, change your number. But now they stalking you on social media. They telling, oh, we used to date and this and this. They going over the, Frankie Blanco, salute. So now back in the days, you could have just changed your number and, you never really had to deal with this person. You might run into them later on in life or somewhere in the movies or, the supermarket. But now they got your Facebook, your Instagram. They putting old pictures of y'all up on their thumbnail. And you only probably dated for 2 months, a week. They telling everybody that this my ex, this my, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. So now you have to, when you meet somebody in real life, before you give them it's better to give them your number than your social media. It's better to give them your number first before you give them some people give the social media and they think You know, that's more, you know, more safe. This is a stranger. I'm gonna give them my social media, and not my number. You could give them a fake number, a wrong number, but once you give them that social media, that's it. Especially if you met them around where you live or somewhere now, and now they know where you live, where you the areas you frequent. You know, and if you have children and stuff like that, you got to be very careful on here. All praises to the Most High. I have to say these things because this is kind of new to us. You know what I'm saying? This is kind of new to us, so we're learning as we go. So the mistakes and things we make, we have to let the next people coming in here know that, because we like the first to be going through these things. This is not even 10 years old. It's live, YouTube live, with the chat and all of that. Like, some of us is the first to do things ever in history on here. So we them people who's making history right now. So we set the tone. We got to put the the guidelines and the things, and we got to set those things in place. What we do is going to determine how this thing go for moving forward. What we accept is going to determine what people accept and how people move going forward. So if we keep entertaining these things where people is doing this, violating and doing these type of things, the people who's watching, they're going to think that's how you're supposed to do it, and then it's going and it's just going to continue, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse. I give a Google number. I hear you. Google number, okay. But some people, what I'm saying is, some people give their social media. Like, I see a lot of ladies give out their social media before they give out their number. I can't imagine day in this day and time. Right, to me. right, Linda. I don't blame you. But if you give somebody your social media, is I think is more worse than giving them your number, because then they can find you. You can delete your page, you can block them and all that, but they probably have your pictures by then. They have, and if you met them in real life, they know where you're at. If you met them in places that you frequent, So if you just give somebody your number, you can change the number. You can give them the wrong number. They might forget what you look like. You never met somebody and you forgot what they look like? Like, you know what they look like, but you forgot what they look like. But now they got your picture. They can study you. You have to be safe on here. If not for yourself, for your loved ones. I see a lot of people on here. They say, "Oh, I don't care. I don't care if people know my information. I'm not scared." And it's not about being scared. It's about being safe. Those are two different things. See, people think being safe and being scared is the same thing. It's about being safe. Now, if you don't care about yourself, think about your family. Think about your kids. Think about your loved ones. Do you want to put them in danger because you're trying to prove you're not scared to a bunch of strangers on social media? I don't know. But all praise to the Most High, I had to say that. But anyway, how's y'all day going so far? Mike from Boston, salute. Oh no, Mike from Boston. Come on. Lord. Yeah. I don't, I don't know. So some people are crazy. Like some people, and it's not, some people are crazy, but some people, this is new. This is a new thing. So when you meet somebody and then you get Facebook or Instagram, now you all in today, you looking all like, some people are more observant than others. Some people might see a picture and be like, oh, okay, like the picture. Some people it's all in a picture. They zooming in, they making the screen big, they looking in the back, they looking to see what's in the background of the picture. Like it's weird. I done seen people on here find in a picture somebody's dirty sock or something, and they'll zoom in, like, oh, look at this dirty sock in her back. And I'm like, wow, I didn't even see. It's like, where's Waldo? I didn't even see the dirty sock. Like, how did you find that? I just seen the picture, said, okay, I like the picture, and I kept it moving with my life. But some people will examine the picture. How did you see the dirty sock? It's like, where's Waldo? I don't see how you found that, but it's people out there like that. So, be sure before you take pictures now. So, look around and make sure it's nothing. You don't need to be in a picture there. Yeah, Dagmar, you remember Where's Waldo? People see anything. Like, that's scary. You got to listen. I remember, okay. I can't say that on this page, but somebody sent somebody a clip of a video of somebody doing a live, and a roach was climbing behind on the wall. Somebody sent somebody a clip of this. A roach was climbing on the wall. And I said, Lord, I'm telling you, the internet is undefeated. It's undefeated. It's undefeated. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what to tell nobody. But I seen some stuff on here. Like, I thought I seen it all. But after being on here, on the internet, I seen some stuff that I thought I seen and heard some stuff that I thought I would never see and hear in my lifetime. And I can't give it back. I can't give it back. I would not recommend this for children because as a grown man, I've seen things on here that is very traumatizing. I've heard things. It's like, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I became desensitized. There's certain things, I thought I would never allow, or, this just, you gotta just change your whole way of thinking and being. Once you log into this, it's like the Matrix. It's not real. The steak is not real. It may taste like real steak. And when you leave out of here, when you log off, the real steak might not taste as good. But listen, I'd rather have the real thing, because this will drive you insane if you start taking this thing personally and seriously. This will drive you. If you start believing people, if you start trusting things, like if you start trying to, this thing will eat you alive. Pause. Yep. I've seen it. I've been on here for a little while. I've seen it. I've seen people break live right before my eyes. Intelligent people. I've seen people just break and be on lives for 24 hours, 3 days, just rambling and saying things, conspiracy theories, and thinking the CIA is watching them and people are trying to take them out. This thing, salute. Yeah. I seen it right here on here. I've seen people who you would think carry themselves in a certain manner lose it and just become just say anything, just become disrespectful and violent. And I done seen good people just get caught up in this like peer pressure, but I don't know if it's peer pressure because we're like adults. I don't know. Do you still have peer pressure as an adult? I don't know. I've seen people get together like a bunch of bullies just to, it's just like, it's like high school, it's like junior, it's like elementary school. It's like, and then you reminisce about the times when you so you can easily get caught up in it. Like, what you think you bad? Like when I was young, I was bad. I would show them, then you start getting into it, you trying to prove that you didn't, oh, don't bring me back to my old self. Don't bring me back to my old self. I done seen. Did somebody do something? They go, oh, now they trying to show them that they old self acting a fool on here. Hear your grandkids in the background. You talking about you about to pull up and you about to beat somebody's, you know what I'm saying? You telling you, well, I'm on a live. You screaming at your kids and your grandkids like, I done seen it on here, ladies and gentlemen. It's not good. Right, it's sad. And hopefully, when these people log off, they don't take this with them. Like, hopefully, when they log off here, they don't take this anger, off now they yelling at they significant others or they family or they mothers or they kids. They mad because somebody on YouTube done did something, They don't want it. They go to work. They mad at work. They can't wait to get back on here and show everybody that they are not taking it and they're, it's like, it's just, man. But there's some people on here just to be entertained and have fun. And they looked at as the bad guy. Like, why are you laughing? Or why are you in my business? Or what's so for like, if you up here acting a fool and someone is laughing and then now you trying to intimidate them into not laughing at you, you're acting like a fool. Maybe they're not used to seeing grown adults conduct themselves like that. Maybe that's funny. Maybe that's the only time they see grown adults conducting themselves like that is like entertainment, TV, like a sitcom or like a movie, some type of show or play or something like that, but not in public. and like not in the street. Like when you see somebody in the street acting like that, you think it's funny too. Or you might be a little intimidated. You might not laugh in front of them, but when you get back home, you be like, yeah, I seen some crazy guy out in the street. He was just, you know. So now, you know, you on the screen, people are home, so they don't have to wait to get home to laugh and all that. They can laugh now because you can't do nothing to them. You threatening them, I'm going to get you. You don't even know where they're at. You don't know them. You're screaming threats. They're laughing. They're not intimidated. You're wondering why. Now you go out your way to try to find their address. And this is just, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. And then we have the nerve to criticize other people and tell them what other people is doing wrong or what the youth need to do at the same time, simultaneously acting a damn fool. So now the youth and the other people looking at us like, man, ain't nobody, you know? And how could I blame them? Like, I can't say, how can I blame them? I can't act like I don't see what's going on. I'm a part of this, you know? But I'll tell you this, man. I try to find the humor. I try to find the humor in these things because if I just sit back here and just get on here and be angry all the time and complain and like, what would that do? It's not doing anything for me. I was about to say I'm not monetized, but I can't say that over here now. But y'all know what I mean. I'm not really, making a living on here, I'm not being famous, it's just I just get on here, log on, talk, get a couple of views, get some people come through here, we have some conversations, have some fun, then on to the next one. Goes down the timeline, and so it's not worth me getting up here stressing myself out, and I don't get that. I might as well, stress myself out over doing something else. Before I get on here and stress myself out, I'd rather go sweep the buildings and stores or shovel some snow for people or something. If I'm going, give me $5 or something, before I come stress myself out, I'm not going to do it. Because when you stress yourself out, then you got a bunch of people, stressed out because you stressed out. They want to help you, but they don't know how to help you. You're always stressed out. Now they stressed out. You're always complaining and got problem. Now they come through, they trying to help you, but it's never good enough. Now they stressed out. Now they like, man, now they want to come up there and talk about their problem. I got problem. I'm stressed out too. Now everybody talk about who's stressed out more, who's doing the worst, who had the worst day. Who had the worst upbringing, who had the worst life, or the best. It's always a competition. Everybody's always competing. If you talk about you have a, you just got a new car, somebody else coming out, oh, what year? Oh, yeah, I just got a brand new 2024. What's yours? It's always like a competition. People just can't say, oh, you got a new car? That's good. Congratulations, man. You work hard for that, Oh, everything is to tear you down. If you show people your house, they talk about if your floor is dirty. You show people your car, they talk about, that's an old model. You show people your family, they talk about your kids and your wife is ugly. It's like, what's the sense? People are looking for the negative things. They're not looking for positive things to congratulate you and stuff like that. They looking for stuff that they can use to tear you down. Every time you make a mistake, there they go to call it out. Not to try to correct you, but to, look, you made a mistake. You feel me? So that's just how it is here, man. See, in reality, in real life, you can pick and choose. Listen, I don't want to be around this person. You can do it here too. You can block them and stuff like that. But this is a small circle. So people would talk about you to get back around. Oh, did you hear what they was talking about you over there, on here, and over there? Like, so What's your story? Salute, my brother. So you got to learn to ignore it. In reality, you don't have to hear it. You don't got to deal with people who talk about this. You don't got to deal with them. But on here, you got to learn to ignore it or learn to deal with it. People going to say things. People going to make things up. People going to feel some type of way. But it's about how you feel. If something don't bother you and it bothers somebody else, hey, that's their problem. That's why when, people are doing something and, it's not beneficial to them, it don't bother me, but I'll say something on praise to the Most High. But if they choose not to listen or whatever, more power to you. Like, some people is too invested in other people's decisions. Like, now you mad at this person because they made the wrong decision for their own life that didn't affect you. They should be mad at themselves. Why would I be mad at you for messing up your own life? Why would I be mad at you for that? Especially if I don't know you and it don't affect me. You ain't one of my children or family or something like that, Right, Dagball? I don't get it. Listen, I know we all have our own problems and issues that we need to work on ourselves. And like I said, time is precious. You can't help nobody if you can't help yourself. You can't lead nobody if you can't lead yourself. Control nobody if you can't control yourself. You got to control yourself first. You got to work on yourself. And once you do that, then you can help others to work on themselves. But you can't work on others. You can't make nobody do nothing. You can only try to encourage them and show them different steps that you may have used. But if they choose to do a different direction and path, maybe it might work, maybe it might not. But that's not your business. You delivered the message and you move on. Because you got your own life, to deal with. So I see a lot of people on here with that type of personality. They invested it too much into other people's business and life, like, and they been on here wasting their time for years, a couple of years, following behind people who ain't going nowhere, investing in people who ain't doing nothing. And then they miserable, they mad, they blaming everybody else. These sectors are small. YouTube is very large. Pause. There's different places to go. I know sometimes you get comfortable. Everybody knows you. You're comfortable and all that. But sometimes starting all over, especially to get peace of mind, or if you're trying to, build a brand or whatever, it may be difficult to start over. It's like having a job for 15 years that you hate. You're tired of the job, but you don't want to go out there and, go interview for other jobs and stuff like that. You want to keep coming to work every day and complaining. So you never know. You could have went out there, found a job, a dream job, but you want to keep coming back to work and complaining. You're seeing people come. You're seeing people go. You're seeing people leave, get opportunities, do better. You're still there. Some people coming back. Oh, yeah, listen, I got an opportunity for you. Oh, no, I don't know. You're still there. So it's on you, man. Like I said, I've been on here for 4 years. I got 9 pages. I seen it from year one, what it was. And I said, listen, I got to take this over here, take this over here. I can't put it all together. But I got a mission and a message. And always have a plan before you trying to do something. People just be jumping out the window. Right. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. That's right. That's right. Don't talk about it. Do about it. See, a lot of y'all, we found each other because, we ventured out from our comfort zones. And this is how we all found each other. Like, we ventured out from our comfort zone. We probably started out in one place. People got to know us and all of that, got comfortable. But then we went somewhere else. And it's people like us that keep help sectors grow and keep sectors, bring new people in and stuff like that. Get the word out, and it's people like us. Some people like to stay in a little bubble, in a little box. And they think people heard about them because they come into their box. So no. People heard about your little box. It's because people who was in that box got out of the box and traveled and ventured off into different places and spoke about the box. Oh, yeah, I'm from that box. Oh, yeah, And that's how people heard about you. They didn't hear about you because you somebody or something. It's the people who venture out. It's the people who tell a story. It's not the people who just stay in there. Now, they play their part. Everybody got a part to play. But you got to remember, if you're from any neighborhood and all of that, and you go back to your neighborhood and you have fun with your friends and all of that, you got to remember, it's those who come back to the neighborhood and have fun that makes it fun. If you out there all the time and you just out there every year, it's just another day. It's another day. Nothing's going on. Somebody come around, pop some bottles, you know, some have some fun, talk about old time. But besides that, the hood is the hood. The block is the block. The same thing goes on over and over, different generations. And some people never leave. So my point is, don't be afraid to venture out, to go somewhere new, to get out your comfort zone, to start all over. You can always go back to where you started from. But if you stay where you started from, you know what I mean, you ain't go nowhere. Only facts. Salute. Appreciate. But yeah. Salute, Eve James in the building. Salute to all the members in the building. Tammy Aaron, salute. Kenzo. We got the members only party today. I don't know what time. I'll try to schedule it though. I'll try to schedule it so y'all can have some time to see it. But yeah, I didn't realize today was the last day of the month. Let's see how many members we got. I think we got 20, 26 or 27. Something like that. But yeah, man, you know, I'll be on later on the other platform. For those who know, they know. For those who don't know, they don't know. Salute to the members. Salute to the chat gang. Salute to the live gang. Salute to the replay gang. Appreciate the support. Y'all already know. Holla at your boy.